Hi guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for this evening. I'm back, you guys. I ended up stepping away for the weekend, but I'll get more into that. I hope all of you are feeling good, loved, blessed, excited, empowered, strengthened, confident, and determined today, because what we're doing is we are moving forward in this journey. We are not looking back on the past. We're not going to regret the past. We're going to learn from it and continue to press on. I hope all of you are doing okay wherever you are at in this life. And again, thank you guys for joining my channel. Um, Okay, so the reason why I ended up not producing a video this weekend, I'm not gonna lie, the divine sat me down. It was a holiday, and even though I wanted to do a reading, something just guided me and told me to rest, relax, and gather my senses. I didn't have as many downloads as my last reading. So I've been grateful that there are other spiritualist tarot card readers. It's been exciting to hear each and every one of your gifts being promoted on YouTube and you guys using it to help and guide people. The only problem is that I have is, why does everybody have the same story or something in that, right? And I'm not trying to force anything to fit in my life, right? Because where my mindset is like, I'm happy go lucky. I'm single, sexy, successful. I'm blessed. I've given myself grace to be happy each and every single day. Um, Yes, I do have a lot on my plate. Yes, I do wake up tired, but I continuously get the opportunity to achieve everything that I want to, with no type of obstacle standing in my way. And that's because even if I do have an obstacle, I'm still going to persevere through it. I'm going to understand that there's a lesson in it, and I'm going to continue moving forward. Um, a lot of, because I'm a Scorpio again, a lot of tarot card readers that I do give credit to. Thank you for being such love and light, especially if we've never met. You guys have helped me be aware of, you know, my readings, because what I the cards that I pulled in my reading are the same cards that came out a week later. And I'm a little bit startled, especially when I get messages from the divine. Um, okay. I need to help guide you. Um, and and this is gonna be deep. Like I said, I'm a Scorpio. I'm about to go deep with you guys. Whether you are in a place feeling like there's a lot of challenges going on, a lot of anger, any type of envious, any type of regret, any type the resentment, any type of you're just not happy with your life, or if you're in a place where you're working to have a better life, you're sure you're moving in some sort of direction, but you are unsure of what's ahead of you. Um, and for this other type, this message is for those of you who have done the shadow work. And what I mean by shadow work, this means that you have internally self reflected on your self esteem, your wanting validation, your stability, your security, your safety, um, who you are today in this present moment. So I'm going to say low vibrational, people in the middle, and those that are up high. I'm speaking to each and every one of you because the divine told me something about me that I needed to look at, right? Collective. Now, growing up in my childhood, I am part of the LGBTQ community, right? And I did not have a happy childhood. And a lot of things happened to me during my innocence. I used to be ashamed of it. I used to be embarrassed because not only was I affected, my siblings were affected. And growing up, I just learned how to survive. Like they say for the Scorpio, we go through these three transformation stages. I will not lie to you, it's the truth. If you go on Facebook and you hear things about your zodiac sign, some of it's true, some of it's not. But for Scorpio, everything resonates with me. Except I'm not. I'm not the dirty type. I'm the more that believes in love, light, unicorns, and rainbows. um, my heart is pure. I never want to see anybody else be in a situation that I saw myself when I remember that I had to get out of, right? Even when I came across relationships where my partners didn't treat me well, family members and society judged me and put me in hindrance, right? I was still over to overcome any obstacle that was sent my way. I always stayed faithful to a higher power. Whether even then, if I was low vibrational, I used to use drugs, I used to prostitute, I used to do all the sorts, but I still had faith, right? And I'm still here, alive, in this very moment to share a little piece of my story with you guys because you guys, I don't tell my story to nobody. Um, During this weekend when the divine sat me down, right? It was almost like the past had just it was like a I don't know, a glimpse of the past. I remembered I seen myself when I was a newborn, right? And I seen things. I saw family members that are no longer here today. And I'm watching myself as a baby, and I'm seeing these things right now. I call my family member to make sure that what I'm seeing was like I'm not tripping. Um, it's crazy, you guys, because I was not even tripping. My mom and family, they were like, "Well, how do you know this?" And I just said, "Hey, it's something that I just know." I really didn't tell them. Um, the message that I need to tell each and every one of you, right? Because for some reason, in this very moment, even when you're watching this channel, you are alive. I don't know what your story is, in your experience with your story, where you are at in life today, but in the end of this incredible journey we call life, right? And I transition into the 5D, correct? My soul transitions and ascends and so forth like that. When, oh, confirmation, when I go in front of the angel that is going to weigh my heart and see my book of life and everything that I did with it, even though it was pre-written, my it's the book of life, the chapters of when I first was sent to earth, and the last scene that I am going to transition. Do you guys know that it gave me a sense of humbleness, right? When I was molested, right? I made it through. When I was raped, I made it through. When I was used and abused, I made it through. When people stole from me, I made it through. Um, Even when I do have happy memories in my childhood, right? There is no good or bad, right? Because my life has always been just good and bad. Um, Especially even in addiction when, I wanted to be the Hugh Hefner of a street corner. That was my goal, to get all this money and to do, that's in my story. But right now, in this present moment, when I had a spiritual awakening, which I give all grace to the experience that caused me to go into the spiritual awakening, which if you want to hear some bits of how the story went down, you can go to my the Scorpio Tarot on YouTube, right? Some of it resonates, some of it doesn't, some of it was played out, some of it doesn't, right? Each stage of my life was just a chapter, and I turned the page, right? Keep turning the page. Um, this last situation, which I give most grace, right? Because the person that came into my life, that whatever transpired, right? Whether you collective was a person that was in love with somebody and they did something to hurt you, or you were the person that hurt somebody, it's still going to transpire within your soul to awaken to the reality of what things really are, right? There's no denying any truth, right? There's no I have to prove a point, and then another person has to prove a point, and then there's the truth. We are what I'm going to say, the experiences of my life, I would not be who I am today if I am not able to experience the good and bad in my life. um because these readings are still continuously, and let me not hold you, right? They're talking about your past ex, your karmic masculine, his mommy issues. They're doing black magic, they're prostituting it for money, the person chose somebody else over you, blah 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 blah. Right now I can resonate with all that, right? I release that person, I also release that pain, and I also cord cut that that spiritual connection that was between us, because I've learned my lesson, right? I'm ready to move on. When somebody is going to truly be there for you, they're going to show you that they love you for you. But either way, however the story plays out, it is still a chapter in my book that I have turned the page over. I am now in a new beginning, writing a new story of my life, to where whatever I'm going to do, whatever I'm going to experience, whatever is destined for me, is what is destined for me. Can't nobody rewrite this chapter. Can't nobody take anything away. Can't nobody, the only thing I can do is add to it, whether it's going to be good or bad. Collective, if you felt like okay, this is where I'm about to take you. I need each and every one of you guys to visualize your book, your book of life. I need you to see the image, the color, the pages. How thick is it? What's written in it, right? And this is going to be everything from your past. We done read from chapters 1 to when we were first created to wherever your age is at now, right? We're going to self reflect on that. We're going to open the pages. We're going to see, oh, I remember this. And we're going to turn the page, right? Oh, I remember this. And turn the page. I remember that. And then turn the page. I remember this. Where we are at in this timeline, this, because we just shifted out of it. You would think things were supposed to end, you know, people are supposed to move on with their lives, and I want to be peaceful, blessed over here. So, why are they still popping up in tarot readings, right? I want each and every one of you to know that the divine told me that the only way that it's still persisting is because I give energy to it. For you guys watching tarot that's always hearing about the past or people from the past, and you're listening to those stories, guess what you're doing? You're still giving energy to it. You're still connected to that story. You're still waiting on what's about to happen. You're still looking at what's going to happen to that person, place, thing, or situation. You don't ever hear any career, money. What should I expect in the next few months? Am I going to meet a new person? And is there going to be a new friend in my life? You don't hear none of that. Everything is on the past. The divine told me that because I'm missing the tarot cards looking for, when is my abundance and my ships coming in, right? I'm not being selfish, but I'm open to a reading that's going to tell me about what I'm supposed to look forward to. Each reading kept taking me to the back. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to hear something in this reading that's going to tell me about my future, but it just kept taking me back. And it's played out. It's old. I'm over it. I don't want to hear about it no more, right? So I'm starting to get back. But at the same time, I'm meditating, staying grounded, staying centered, still doing what I got to do. Child, let me tell you what happened. So, listen, my past person, almost it's like they put me, this person ended up like making me feel like this person was putting me on a shelf, right? And by putting me on a shelf, the person that I dealt with, it felt like anytime and every time this person wanted to deal with me, this person was putting me on a shelf, taking me off, and then putting me back on the shelf, right? And when I noticed that when we were friends and we were just communicating confirmation, when we were just communicating, we were just cool like that, right? I just felt like this person, because I'm an empath, I'm loving, I'm loyal and everything, right? I'm just like, okay, this person's just doing what they're doing, no big problem. I really don't stress about friends or anything like that. But when that person made me feel like I was being like shelled, that's kind of when the intuition kicked in and I started to observe, right? Collective, if anybody has made you feel like, in some way, shape, or form, like you were put on a shelf and people only have dealt with you when they wanted to deal with you, places seem to only want to offer you things when they want to offer you situations or things that cause you whatever. The same thing that people, places, things, and situations is what we're about to do now. In this chapter, that we are about to close together. We're going to release the person, place, thing, or situation. I am going to release the pain, the anger, the resentment, the envy, the jealousy that came with this, right? I'm going to put it all in this jar and visualize what your jar looks like. And not only that, the things from the past, I'm going to put this in the jar because I thank God for every experience, every opportunity, every lesson that I had to learn because I would not be the person that I am today if I would have never went through any of that. Collective, put everything from your past and even in your present when it's not working out, put it in a jar. You have your book. I need you to turn to the chapter, the last page before the blank page. So whatever's written in this last page, that you see what you did today and what you ate and who. Da, 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 da. Collective, I'm gonna need you to pick up this jar. I need you to screw in the jar. We're gonna put it all in there. The past, whatever we did today, the present, and we're gonna take this jar. And this is a magical book, you guys, because it's the book of life, right? You can't take nothing out of this. You can add it, anything to it. But visualize you taking this jar and you putting it in the book. I'm gonna set you right here because at that time, in that very moment, this was something I was supposed to experience. I may not understand why everything happened for why it happened. I may not have processed why I have felt the way that I have felt. But it's not no longer serving me a purpose. Whatever I'm going through does not put money in my pockets, does not keep a roof over my head, does not keep food on my table, does not put clothes on my back, does not give me the grace that I need to be able to wake up another day and open my eyes and just thank God that I'm alive. So, baby boy, baby girl, take this jar and put it into the last chapter in the book of your life. Because each and every one of us are not, it's g- grace with the new beginning each and every day. Do not let somebody dictate to you, oh, they're getting a new beginning, they're getting a new beginning, they're getting money, they're getting this, they're getting the attention. Man, everybody gets that. It is the power of will, the power of choice, the strength that comes from it. Don't be fooled by superficial jealousy, envy, anything like that. Everybody gets a new beginning each and every day we wake up. Don't get it twisted. I get the same opportunities as you do. Now, how you decide to do your life, that's on you, player. But for me, I am going to serve the Lord, and I am going to wake up with my new beginning, my mission statement, my motivation, my drive, and my incentive. And can't anything in tarot, any third party, karmic X, masculine, fallen twin, da da da, blah blah blah. That does not get me paid. None of that gets me paid. I trust in a power greater than myself that is going to invest in me to do his will. Thy will be done, not mine. And I'm continuing listening to my intuition and let it guide me to be a better person than what I was yesterday and to be able to manifest the things that I want in life. If you feel like you don't have that common sense, that common emotional intelligence, that mental intellect, snap out of it because you do. That's just you stomping yourself, putting yourself in a box, pitying me, poor me. I've done this, I've done that. No, babe, we're going to put this jar right now and we're going to close this chapter out. So I did put this jar in this book because I still see some of you are still questioning about what I am talking about. Whatever has happened in your past, those chapter 16, chapter 10, chapter 5, whatever happened to you at the age of 5, 16, 20, it has happened. We can't change nothing about it. Yes, we have been hurt. Yes, we have been damaged. Yes, a lot of blah, blah, blah. But don't forget about the happy moments when I was happy. Don't forget about the times that I had somebody in my life that truly loved me, that did something nice for me. Don't forget the time that I randomly walked on $50, $100. Don't forget the time that I turned around and I did something successful with my life and I got a certificate for it. Don't forget that the time that I woke up early in the morning and I got a text from a person that was just so happy to text me. We cannot forget the grace that we are given each and every day, whether it's good or bad, that we get the opportunity to face it. Confirmation. Child, don't play with me because the divine was over here sending me message. So if you are watching my channel, if you are a part of the tarot community and you believe in hocus pocus voodoo, da 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 da, baby, I am divinely anointed. It is a power greater than myself, which continues to bless me. I am spiritually protected. I'm spiritually abundant, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, not sexually, because I choose not to just be out there with anybody, but I'm on mine. And what is destined for me, can't nobody take that away. And if you feel like you have some sort of vendetta against me, anger, resentment, or anybody else that I talk to, guess what? Get some help. Talk to somebody about it because you are missing your blessings and opportunities holding on to that emotion when you yourself are granted a new beginning to live your own life how you want to live it. That's if the tarot card readings is correct. I don't know. I'm about to pull cards collective. We're gonna see what comes out because we're turning the chapter. I need a new beginning here, and you know what I'm saying. My tarot cards need to be coming up with some. I'm working on some things, right? I'm trying to like listen to see, these power moves that I need to make. And of course, we are all successful at the point that we are at in life. Um, I tend to try to help other people. I share my experience to help other people be successful as well. It seems like telling my story seems to help guide people to do better, to you know, become a better person. Um, and that I'm grateful for it because it comes from the heart, but it's the spirit. It is my spirit within me to allow it to be naturally. Um, so thank you again for choosing Truth Heals 1111. We're going to turn the page. We are going to write a new chapter. Everybody, if you're listening to me, let's prepare for this new beginning. I have already cleansed the energy. Um, I've cleared the cards. I did my personal reading. It was still coming up like all these readings on YouTube, and that wasn't happening. Just no, not today. Um, I'm on 10, so I'm at the point where I'm in my single, successful, independent energy, this boss vibe, and so I'm continuing to stay in this vibe, and it just has to change. The algorithm has to change, collective, everything has to change. We all have to change. I'm hearing the song, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Doom, 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 doom. So, okay. Okay, spirit. They talking to me. Ain't no stopping. I wouldn't play it, but YouTube dings me for playing music, the copyrighted music. I'm spirit, ancestors, the divine. Oh, let me say my little prayer, honey, before I even. Okay, you guys, so I'm mixed with Mexican, Indian, and Black. So, my ancestors and my spirit guides. I got so many cultures that surround me. My ancestors and my spirit guides don't play about me. But these cards that I'm using are English and Spanish. I am bilingual, so if you're speaking English, you speak Spanish, then even if the dialect is not proper, how you feel, I'm going to try to translate this as much as I can. The first card that I got is the entanglement between the three. The entanglement between the three. El enredo entre los tres. The entanglement between the three. What is the entanglement between the three? Collective, what is this? The entanglement between the three. What is the spirit? No creas que. Don't believe that. No creo. No, I don't believe any of that. No creo. Mm-mm. No creas que. Do not believe that. What is the entanglement between the three? Don't believe that spirit. Never leave. No, abandonar nunca. Never leave. I don't know what these cards are saying. The entanglement between the three. Don't believe that. Never leave. What is this spirit? Moss. I'm not pulling any energy yet. I have not. um, Spirit, ancestors, the divine has not come in yet. More money. Más dinero. More money. All right, collective, claim this as your own. More money. Start afresh. What did I just tell you guys? Start new. I'm tired of hearing these same tarot card readers about this ex and man, bye. It's done. Let it go. It's over with. How you feel, how you feel. Deal with it. Even if it is true, the tarot cards are spiritual. They are going to pull on energy to anybody that is out there doing just this, whatever it is that you're doing. If you can't collective, we can't try to help people that don't want help, right? or people that can't see things from a different perspective, people that are just so close off into their own beliefs that they're just not going to get it, right? We may have walked away because I'm going to be part of the we have moved on with our lives, but somehow people from the past, they still remember us as a version of ourselves to where we were at in their lives, right? Either way, do a reading on that person and what that person has going on. Not toward the collective. We need to break that energetic cord. That like my person ain't none of that. Mm-mm. But this is start a new beginning. Get your life right. Start new. Whatever you do, whatever your goals are, whatever your hobbies, go sit down and color. Sit down and color. Sit down and read. Sit down and write music. Play an instrument. Sing. Go to the park. Take your family to the park. Buy ice cream. Go to the zoo. Go to an amusement park. Spend time with family. Cook a family dinner. Go to church. Go to work. Be glad to go to work. Be glad to put the money in the bank when you get paid after you get paid. Be glad to help another person. Be glad to see people walking on the sidewalk in front of your house. Be glad to see the sun rising another day. Be glad if it rains. Be glad if it snows. Be glad that you see birds flying in the sky. Be glad that you have a vehicle. Be glad that you're saving money for a vehicle. Be glad because even though I have food in the refrigerator, I'm going to do something about it to put food in my refrigerator. Be glad. It it's so depressing because anger, jealousy, resentment, foolishness ain't gonna get you paid. And in the end, and like the tarot card deck, you're gonna be looking like the fool because everybody else is living their life, but you want to stop yours for somebody else. You play yourself like that. Stop playing yourself. Start new. When you're sick and tired of being around somebody, let it go. It's just not meant for you. And this is both sides of the spectrum. Stop trying to hold on to people that don't want to be held on to. Stop trying to love people that don't want to be loved. Stop trying to be somebody's friend that don't want to be your friend. Stop trying to be a family member to the families that are only doing everything and anything to keep you from being your best self. Stop it. Then every baby. The cards are saying start afresh. Comenzar afresh. Start fresh. Oh Lord, here we go. Here goes the bullshit. Someone's watching you. There, baby. We always gonna be watched. I can't be doing something right if ain't nobody watching me. Take notes. Someone's watching you. Collective, I don't know, somebody watching you, somebody watching me. Everybody, somebody always gonna be watching me. I got a power greater than myself that watches everything. I got ancestors, spirit guides that's gonna be watching me. Quit playing. Just like your ancestors, spirit guides is watching you, they watching everything that's going on around you. Get to know people on a internal level. You just don't know. Someone's watching you. Again, they can. Let me see if they vigila. Someone is watching you. Oh, mysterious occurrences. Oh, Lord. Here go ancestors. Okay, ancestors. Sucesos misteriosos. Sucesos misteriosos. Mysterious occurrences. Ancestors are here, and I see a black crow. Child, black crow means what? The eagle means this is you collective on a high vibration. You're flying high, you're soaring, people are watching you. Mysterious occurrences, that would be death knocking on somebody's door. Mm, 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 mm. Do you want to die? Do you really want to die? Do you want to transition? I'm asking you this now. Do you want to die? I've already said in my tail channel, final warning. The divine has already given you final warning. You already know that you got karma. You're dealing with karma. You already know things aren't going the way you want them to. You already know that you're in a spot you don't even want to be in. Do you want to continue, or do you want a fresh new beginning and get your life right? Get your mind right. Get your body right. Because that's the only way you're going to have a new beginning is body, mind, and soul have to all be in alignment. If you are not right within, how are you going to win? You're not. You're going to lose every time, every single time, and still watch other people pass you by. You are you are neglecting the years of your life by dealing with anything that doesn't serve you a purpose. It keeps you trapped in bondage to it. Those are going to be years you look back on and say you wish you should have, could have, would have. Change. Cambiar. Change. It's time for y'all to change. It's time. No, 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 baby. I'm not having that over here. Don't play with me. I'm not a PlayStation. I'm not Xbox. Stop playing with me. And if you don't believe the words that are coming out my mouth, I'm gonna show you. Stop playing with me. I'm talking about change, growth, elevation, elevation. I'm talking about money. I'm riches. Anything I want, I can have. That's because I choose to live my life and how I want to be happy in it. And collective, I hope this is you. And for somebody that's watching this miserable, y'all miserable people need to get the message. You have the same opportunities as everybody else. Stop wasting your time and energy on somebody else when you can be out there getting it too. Now, how you get it, that's a whole nother story. Baby, can't nobody take my hustle and grind. Can't nobody take my shine. Can't nobody take my heart. Can't nobody take my soul. Can't nobody take my love and affection that I have for each and every one of you. I want everybody in this world to win. But again, how you gonna win if you're not right within? You got mental health problems, seek a therapist, get answers, find the solution. You got family problems, separate yourself. They weren't your family to begin with. Create your own. You got money problems. What do you have to do to change that situation? You block yourself. Don't be looking over here because honey, we don't block. We throw blockages back. Return to sender times three. Mm-mm-mm. Spirit ancestors are sending messages. Talk to them. It's time to change. Time to grow up. You're not a child. You're not under mommy anymore. You're not under daddy anymore. It's time to start taking care of you because only you are the only one that can make you happy. Because watching me seeing my light shine, that ain't gonna make you happy. You just poker face. Put on your poker face. It's time to start playing your hand. Taking a chance, risking options, not showing hand, and gambling. Stop gambling your life. Stop playing with it. Maybe you're not going to see what I got in my hand because that's not for you to see. This is my deck. This is my cards that I'm playing. Now, for anybody that's been in my life, you played your cards how you wanted to play them. That's fine. You folded on me, you folded. Other than that, I still got my cards. You, baby, you weren't playing with me. You were trying to play against me. Get off of my table. You already folded. Poker face. Work in silence collective. If you are on the high vibrational middle line and you're trying to be successful, keep your poker face. Don't show everybody the cards that lay in your hands. It's not meant for everybody to know. Continue to work on you. Celebrate your life. You don't need validation. You don't need accreditation because you already get that from the divine. The divine blesses you in so many ways. People don't need to know what's going on in your life. Keisha Coles and Tupac said, play your cards right, baby. Oh, and blowing kiss. Blow a kiss at him while you're doing it. Mwah. Baby, I'm living my best life over here. I'm grateful for everything I need, and I'm going to work hard to get where I want to be. And can't nothing stop there. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection return. Baby, that's what we doing over here, and we're not accepting nothing less. You can't reciprocate the same energy I give you. Bye. And I don't care about any tarot card reader. The past, once they come back, the past regret. Da 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 da. Be strong, Leo. You're Gemini and Aquarius. There's a stranger watching you. Da da da. Baby, there's always gonna be a stranger watching me. I'm always gonna have somebody looking at me. Wanting either you gonna be what is it? Either you going to be impressed or you going to be intimidated. That depends on your character. Baby, I don't get pressed over nobody else. I get to live my own life, walk in my own shoes, stand on my own 2 feet. I'm an adult. Healing heart. It is time to. Hold on. Mm. Healing heart. Healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. It is time to heal your heart. The divine, your ancestor spirit guides are saying to heal from any heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction or abusive relationship. It is time to let that go. It is time to put that in the jar, like I said, in your chapter, in your book of life. In this last whatever you did today, we no thank you, no ham, no turkey, no ham, no thank you. Because tomorrow when I wake up, things gonna be different. Things gonna be changed. Baby, I'm not gonna wake up feeling like I got trust issues, I got insecurity, or I got regrets, or I got resentments, and I got anger, and I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling trapped, I'm feeling bounded, I don't have enough. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Tomorrow morning, I'm not waking up. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? What I gotta do today to, you know what I'm saying? What's on my schedule today that's gonna help me get to where I need to be? So it's time to heal. It's time to get people. Y'all gotta get your lives right. Cause watching somebody else ain't gonna make your life right. Probably gonna make you more miserable. Because you're trying to compare yourself to somebody else. You can't compare yourself to nobody else. I was born with my own spirit. I wasn't born with yours. I wasn't born with your will. I was born with my will. I wasn't born with your strength. My strength gonna always look different than yours. I wasn't born with your fears. My fears are different from yours. I wasn't born with your confidence. My confidence gonna look different than yours. I wasn't born with your same ego and pride. My ego and pride always gonna look different. Like I said, stop watching. You playing yourself. And I already see a final warning. I know you're watching my channel. Karma is already at play. Do you not understand the messages that I'm telling you that I get from the divine ancestors and spirit guide? Collective, what is for you is always going to be meant for you. What you need to do is heal these things that go on with you that keeps you trapped and bonded to it. Why do I keep attracting low vibrational people? Why is everybody around me always gossiping, lying, cheating, stealing, always trying to tell me something about myself? Why is when I go to work, everybody always looking at me? Why is no? Mm-mm. No, thank you. I pass. People look at me, you gonna be admired, enamored. Baby, I'm not the one to play. But I had to go through my healing. I had to go through my healing journey. People gonna always got something to say. Baby, that's their problem, not mine. Again, somebody else's problems don't get me paid. It's time to make healthy choices. Oh, we got healing heart, blowing kiss. Oh, collector. Okay, so divine is over here. Okay. I'm giving them the messages they want me to give. Healthy choices, self love, self care, being happier, and love life. You don't know when you're gonna take that last breath. Nobody knows that time, that date, or the hour. Why waste it on being messed up out here in the world? Why give up on yourself when I can just sit here, wake up every morning to go outside and look outside to see what it is? Oh Lord, somebody feeling like not enough? Who feeling like they're not enough? Lacking confidence, self sabotage, ego, and fear, frustrations with addiction. Okay, so this message is for you. If you over here feeling uh not confident and you over here got addictions, I'm gonna need you to ask yourself, how did that get you paid? How does that make you happy being stuck in that? I don't see any happiness in there. That would be somebody chasing after things that just don't make them happy in the end. Why you keep chasing something that don't eventually ain't gonna make you happy? Man, bunk that. Let me start doing things for me that's gonna help me elevate in life, make me be happy, and I don't care what nobody has to say. I gotta do what's best for me, and if you don't like that, that's not my problem. I done said what I said. It is what it is, what it is. Thank you, Sassy Scorpio, because she said that too. It is what it is, what it is. Baby, just because you over here feeling like you not enough in addiction, ain't nobody gonna care about that because we all got our own lives to live. That's you. And if you're feeling like you're not enough and you have addiction, that's only you getting in your own way. That's your mindset. You are more than enough. What you need to do is be addicted to self care, self love. What you want to do? Don't you want to be successful, the star of the show? Don't you want to be able to be grateful that you can provide a roof over your head, food on the table, clothes on your back, and take care of the people around you that you love the most? Feeling not enough in addiction when you're worth everything. Don't be up in my energy because you tell me you want the world and you over here showing me you the confident. You just keep this 100 with me and I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm gonna show you how to go get the world. But if you over here with self doubt, lack, and you want to be chasing after things that ain't gonna make you happy, you never gonna be able to achieve that blessing. You'll be surrounding yourself with still people that feel the same way you do, and you're all making each other feel miserable. Misery loves company. That's why you're attracted somewhere because you're miserable and you're attracting other miserable people with you. If you don't want to be miserable, what you gotta do? Let go of miserable people. Let go of miserable things. And it's not as hard as I put it. It's my mindset of me telling I can't let it go. I can't put it down. I'm confused. I'm lost. I don't want to choose. No, baby, that's a conscious decision of you feeling that way. Because at any moment, any time, any second, your whole world can change just by one decision. And your ancestors will show you, they'll prove to you that your world will change when you make that one decision. Collective y'all, when I walked away from this past person, that I had to learn this lesson that put me in a spiritual awakening. Baby, opportunities galore. But I mean, I still had to do my healing work, but baby, I wasn't about to be tied down to something that was going to keep me messed up. No, mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know who lived like that. I don't. Coffin. We got the coffin card. Oh, new beginning, liberation, reborn in transition, tragic ending. I said death. Y'all, somebody about to pass away. And it landed over mysterious occurrences. Ooh, somebody about to pass away. Somebody that's been watching you. Somebody that don't want to change. Ooh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. I don't know where that came from. Oh, what is this with coffin spirit? Keep feeling not enough in addiction. You're gonna see this. I don't know if you don't love your people around you, if you don't love living life, if you don't love doing what you do, but you definitely ain't gonna be able to enjoy it if you here. Ground yourself. Spirit is in grounding, stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. Collective, if you're in this not enough addiction, like I said, you were created. You have special gifts and abilities that you were born with. Even though you don't see them, I promise you, when you start to take a look at self and you start to realize people, places, and things, that's going to cause you to grow. It's going to cause you to wake up to see the bullshit. It's going to cause you to ground yourself immediately. This is where I'm at in my life, whether or not I'm happy or whether or not I'm not happy. Something going to change. And that's when that one decision is going it's going to snap. Like I said, you can ignore it. Should be sleeping for a long, long time. Long, long. Karmic relationship. Jesus. Ugh. Resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Yeah, it's time to let go. Self indulgence. Jesus. Okay, self worth and value. Time to heal, shadow work, self appreciation. Maybe a karmic relationship ain't nothing but just a relationship that's got some lessons to learn in it. Why am I connected to somebody? And what reason do I really love this person? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Where are we going? What am I thinking? Where's my mindset at? Where's my will? What am I trying to achieve with this other person? But baby, this is not this end all be all relationship. It's a karmic relationship. You're supposed to learn from it and be like, look, this is something that I want to do with you no more, player. Home girl, homeboy, whoever you want to somehow want to do with you. Baby, I done learned this lesson. I'm not about to be miserable sitting here with you. I'm about to be living my best life. Baby, and if that means I gotta be single, I'm okay being single because being single, a single, successful, and independent, I get to live my best life. Not that I'm not open to love, but I'm just saying, y'all, I love my independence. The Phoenix. Here we go, collective Scorpio energy. New phase and rekindle, renew and growth. Change mindset, rising from the ashes. Oh, okay. Scorpionic energy. Here we go. Scorpio up in his house. All right. Young, okay, we're gonna talk about some career and money because I don't got time to talk about no karmic relationship. I mean, if the divine spirit want me to talk about it, but I'm over it. Baby, you better go watch The Young and the Restless. You want some drama over here because this ain't it. This is not it. This ain't the as the world turns and God is like young and the restless, bold and the beautiful. No, 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 honey. Nor is this a PlayStation or Xbox. Let me see what's about to happen so I can play game. No, 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 no. Game over. Collective, we put that in a jar. We new beginnings. We turn in a page. We're healing. We are going to look at ourselves, look at our mindset, and what needs to go needs to go. What needs to stay will stay. Do am I is everything in my life of what's going on in this present moment making me happy? And then once I start to reflect on what's making me happy and what's not making me happy, I'm gonna change what's not making me happy into being what's going to make me happy. Now, if you delusional, some kind of psychosis, or you feel like you just stuck and can't make decisions for yourself, it's time to remove yourself anyway, because nobody should ever feel like that by anybody else. What is this? Magic, scorpionic energy. Everybody has magic. Love and light. Collective, let me tell y'all something about dark magic. Baby, it is the spirit of being born a witch and then just practicing it by reading. So if you are on a frequency of unsure where you at in your life, that would be somebody that how do I say this? Okay, let me share my past experience, right? When I was on drugs and alcohol and I was selling dreams to get the money. You know what I'm saying? Because I really wasn't a prostitute. I was a dream sales lady, right? I was selling dreams to get the money, right? I was robbing them, right? But of course I was also robbed too. That was my karma. But that was very low vibrational, right? I thought my magic was in my like the gift of gab. Let me use what I got to give what I want, right? Without having to do the work. I'm gonna make money the easy way. Show a little chest, put on some sexy clothes, manipulate it like, yeah, baby, we gotta do this, that, and the other. Knowing that I wasn't about to do nothing with nobody. Just run me the money. And if you ain't got the money, we gotta go to the bank to go get this money. That was low vibrational for me, right? Um, I could have been open to, let's say, somebody that is not born a witch, but a person that goes to like a spiritual store and buys a whole bunch of candles and a book, and they start to read and they light candles and do all types of whatever it is, right? It's going to affect me somehow because it's the intentions behind what another person is saying or doing against me or by me, to me, right? It'll touch me, but I need you to be careful with that. If I was on a low vibrational, because you don't know anybody's spiritual ranking. We were all put on this earth on a mission, on a journey that we're supposed to be. Whatever we're doing, whatever we're supposed to be, like this karmic relationship, this was already destined to happen. The karmic lovers already had a destiny that they have to fulfill right now in a karmic relationship. This is what these two were supposed to be doing in this moment. Whether or not it's supposed to be attacking you or anything against you, I don't know why it's coming up. But whenever they're going through, they're supposed to go through that. That way they can learn from each other. Um, if you don't want black magic to touch you, dark magic, hoodoo, voodoo, baby, it's time to raise your frequency, raise your vibration. It is time to heal. Because the longer you stay in low vibration energy, somebody can go to the store and light the candles. It'll affect your money, it'll affect your health, it'll affect your livelihood, and all because one person feels another way about another person. Ain't that sad? Ain't got no true intentions of why they doing what they doing. They just doing it because they feel a certain type of way. Baby, when I'm telling you I am full of love, light, and magic, and my spiritual ranking is high, baby, all that black man, it don't touch me. It don't affect me. Can't nobody take away what's destined for me because I came into tune with higher self. I am in true self form. I don't need validation. I don't need an ego. I don't need to be praised. I have security. I know who are my people in this world that love me. I know. What's it called? I'm in psychology, self actualization. And only 1% of people in this world will truly come to terms with self actualization. But I'm going to tell you, that's a lie. We can all come to self actualization of who we truly are. The security, letting go of vanity, pride, ego, letting go of selfishness, letting go of trying to hold on to something that don't want to be held on to. Maybe if you don't want to be with me and get to this bread, move around because I'm going to need a partner that's going to work with me to get to this bread and do some things. I'm not about to be none of this. No karmic relationship. Baby, we about to invest. We about to make moves. We about to do something and live our best life doing it. Not this is cheating and lying and stealing and robbing and all kinds of sorts. No, 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 no. But let me tell y'all, raise your vibration. Do some healing work. Sit down. Go talk to a therapist. Find treatment. Whatever it is. I'm just telling you, if you're open to feedback, get you some help. Because everybody has this inner magic with them to create their own destiny. Magic. Now, let me tell you another thing about magic. I am an alchemist. I'm a Scorpio. I am going to transmute all that energy. Anybody sends me attention. Anybody's talking about me. Anybody wants to lust over me. I'm going to transmute all that energy, and I'm gonna pour it into self love, self care, validation. Maybe I must be admired in some way, shape, or form. That you are giving me the energy that I need to. I'm going into Goku Super Saiyan 24 right now. And that's because my magic. Magic, you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Oh yeah, but we're not playing over here. Manifest your dream. If you raise your vibration, you can have anything you want. You want that new Rolls Royce? Raise your vibration. You want that new multi-million-dollar house? Raise that vibration. You tired of the prices being so high? Raise that vibration. Because when you raise your vibration, you'll be open, the divine, you'll be open to connected to spirit to be able to see things, to know things of how you are supposed to move to be able to do what you want to do. What's destined for you will always be destined for you. If you want to keep your mind in a poverty mindset, baby, that's what you're going to manifest. You want to keep your mindset wishing ill will on others, that's the mind, that's what you're going to manifest. Stop playing. You playing with y'all, man, y'all better stop playing with it. What did I just say? Manifesting. Baby, the divine ain't I'm not here to play. This is been past final warning. I'm really about to show y'all that game over. It's really game over. To any karmic relationship, to anybody trying to come up in your energy thinking, oh, this person, that person. Listen here. We don't want you back. We done moved on with our lives. We waiting for new job, new opportunities, new relationships at the time that this person was involved in your life collective, anybody from your path, if they did not want, if they didn't show you that they wanted to be in your life and they walked away from you, bye, go, because they shouldn't have walked away from you in the first place. But ain't no coming back. We all want new. We want somebody that's gonna be on the same frequency, the same mindset as us. Baby, game over. Manifesting, and what I'm just talking about. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. Again, baby, when I am in a positive vibration, positive things are happening in my life. When I am in a negative vibration, baby, negative vibrations only going to attract negative vibrations for self. Which one are you attracting for yourself? Because the divine ain't playing. That's the whole shift is ended. Why people still holding on? Why people still want to be in somebody else's energy? Why somebody still watching somebody else for what they doing and what they have? Why somebody over here, like the Tarot Card Channel, somebody regret the, no, you don't. No. That's a whole setup. That person don't regret nothing. They done did what they did, accept what you did, move on. I don't care who was wrong, who was right. Both people played a part. Move on. And the third party, the fourth party, the fifth party, the sixth party, whatever you do, be good at what you do. Stay good at it. Uh, People gonna move how they gonna move in the direction that they gonna move. Happy for you. Wish you love and light. Wish you plenty of success while you're doing what you do. But over here, if you watch my YouTube channel, we are going to be single, successful, and independent. We don't got time for people that don't. No. A wish come true. Collective, we got a wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. Mm, mm. If this ain't my energy. Collective, I hope this has resonated with y'all because this is my energy too, at its finest. Mm. Rewards. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Y'all, am I pulling my energy? Listen here, take what resonates. Like that. If you have done healing work or you're working on healing yourself, this is what things you can look forward to. Baby, I'm not the only one that's entitled to this. Everybody is entitled to this, but you got to work on you. That inconsistent energy, that want to be a player energy, that want to be a manipulative energy, that want to lie, cheat, and steal energy. That don't get you nowhere but caught up in situations you gonna later on regret. But when I separate myself from that, and I understand and see the ways of my actions, my behaviors, and the decisions I'm making, baby, the game changes. Here we go with relationships. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. Mm, mm. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit, you want me to know? Anything else? Okay. We got education and lots. These are the last 2 points. Education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others, which I'm doing now. What is lot? Work work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. New place? Okay. And the new place is going to offer job security. Oh, oh baby, we locked in over here. Locked in. Oh boy. I'm collecting. Here we go with this too. Again. In the cycle, in shift, everybody already shifted. Things have came to light. I told you, when people are in your energy and it goes into a full moon and people are in your energy because they're thinking about you and however they want to be in your energy, you're going to get caught up in that shift. And what's done is everything's going to come up. Tarot card readers are going to pull that energy because you're not supposed to be in somebody else's energy when going through a shift. But people seem to get caught up in it that weren't supposed to be in your energy, getting karma, whatever, karma, dharma, however you played your part in somebody else's energy, that's whatever you're getting. Again, I did relate this in my other tarot card readings. Please check out my other tarot card reading, The Truth Tells 1111. I promise you, my messages are divinely guided. I hear ancestors, spirits speaking like they're all this is coming out. It's the words coming out from spirit, through me. Baby, I'm good over here. I'm gonna tell you nothing that I don't get no. What reward do I get lying to you? I don't. 11:01 in the clock. I've been seeing y'all. I've been seeing angel numbers 2 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5 7 7 7 9 9 9 12 12 24 24. Man, just every single time I turn around, let me look at the time. It's a 4 4 4 on the clock. I'm like, wow, right? I'm at work. I look at the time. 1:11. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Um, I may be on my phone. Even when I listen to a tarot card read, I'm gonna look on it. It's gonna say 12:12. Man, that means raise your vibration so you can be in alignment with spirit. Whatever you're doing is the right thing to do when you are in alignment with true self, true purpose, and your mission in this world. All right, spirit ancestors, the divine clarity. Give me, sorry, why I say clarity. Somebody needs clarity. Somebody wants charity. It is now time for me to dive in this energy. Somebody needs charity. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for giving me permission to pull on this energy. Or even if it's in my energy, it's still going to be intuitively, it's still going to come out. The only way your business is not going to come out is if you get out of my energy. Other than that, I don't have no permission to pull on nobody's energy. What is it? This charity. Somebody needs charity. Somebody wants to do charity. Somebody wants to do something good for somebody else. Somebody wants to give somebody else a gift. Somebody wants to right their wrongs. Somebody wants to make amends. Somebody wants to apologize because of a Seven of Swords situation. Somebody wants to apologize. What am I diving into? Shark Tank. Why am I saying Shark Tank? Seven of Swords. This person was a shark. The Sun. The Tower. And the Hermit. Collective Seven of Swords. This is me being accountable. I moved reckless when I was involved with you while you were in my life. And I am now self-reflecting and looking back on the past. Collective, you were important in my life when I showed up for you. I mean, when you showed up for me. I moved recklessly and I never hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't see. I couldn't see. I didn't see. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't trust you. And I know you were the light of my life. You were the light in my life. You were sent to help me. You were sent to help me see things that I needed to see. I didn't want to see them. I didn't want to face it. And my life is falling apart. Everything is just falling apart. I'm not happy. Everything is crazy right now. Crazy. Why want something to drink? I need something to drink. Why? Why do I feel alone? Man, this shit whack. This shit for the birds. Don't nobody want to hear none of this. You're right. I don't want to hear none of this either. We on the same page. I don't want to hear none of that. She lying. Oh, she is so. She's a liar. I don't know why we continue to watch these tarot card readers and they're just all lying. We got this money bank and we can do what we want. Call up, call up such and such and tell her to come over. We can kick it. Mm. I'm about to call my dad and see what he got going on. See what time he get off of work. See if he got a couple dollars in his pocket. Babe, we about to get to this money. We about to get to this bag. We gotta figure this out. We sure do. Oh, mm-mm. Collect them. I just saw two clueless people with no direction in their life. No lie. Lost in the sauce. Lost. It's time. This message is for you. If you are watching my channel, it is time for both of y'all to change that mindset. Because money is going to come and go. Yes, it evolves in the world. But just because you think you about to go out there and get it don't mean that it's going to happen for you. And especially your intentions behind it. The divine already came through. If you are over here intentionally trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, guess what's going to happen to you? You about to get robbed. You out here cheating Deborah to go cheat with Sam, to go cheat with Rocco and Ralph and anybody else. Guess what's going to happen to you? You about to get cheated. Baby, do unto others as you want done unto you. Mm-mm-mm. You know, these people lost in the sauce. Oh, but don't worry, because I'm going to be your guide today. And we're going to show you better than I can tell you. Divine ain't playing no more. Knight of Cups in reverse. Lord Jesus. Somebody that's not emotionally intelligent. Somebody that is so unsure of themselves and like emotionally all over the place. I'm not even about to dive into nobody else's energy because I'm not on no emotional and unintelligent timeline. When I'm happy, I'm happy. When I'm sad, I'm sad. When I'm angry, I'm angry. When I'm gangster, I'm gangster. But you gonna know what emotion I'm in and why I'm in it. This is a person that has no emotional intelligence. That oh, I'm sad, so I'm gonna be. I'm sad, so I'm gonna feel sad, and it's everybody's fault that I'm feeling sad. No, I may feel sad in that moment, but I'm not about to stay stuck in sadness. This is a person that stays stuck. And this can be somebody that wants to be looked at as hardcore on the outside, but on the inside, there ain't nothing but a squishy teddy bear ready to be hugged and loved on and nurtured and cared for. That be them tough people that be walking around. Them be's the one that be so soft and you just want to be just cuddling next to. You know, that's what I saw in my past situation. I saw somebody that was tough on the outside, but I was more attracted to that inside. Man, I just wanted to like love on somebody and not the type of love where it was about sex or anything. This was love like awakening that spirit with them. And you ever just speak life into a person that it just makes you feel so safe, so comfortable, so at home? Baby, when you speak life to somebody, it do something. If they're mentally prepared, they'll use that to empower themselves to be successful. If not, they'll use that as ego and pride and, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and the other. And then you got to knock that pedestal from up under them. So be careful who you speak life into. Not everybody is meant to be spoken into. Two of Cups to the devil. Oh, Lord God, Jesus. To the King of Wands, to the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all, it speaks for itself. Two of Cups, the devil. Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Y'all, look at these people. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Whether or not they upright in reverse. Lost in the sauce. That's all right. I got some sauce because I like to cook. We in the kitchen cooking. So let me give you some sauce right now. It's time to get a grip. And you better get a grip now. Game over. Things have already been illuminated. You've already been exposed. King of Wands, Justice, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Lord Jesus. Same story, y'all. But let me give you, what is this? To the Magician. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Ancestors, let me go ahead and channel. Okay. So with the King of Pentacles is this person is the type of person that is a hard worker. Um Baby, I pity the fool. This is the type of person that people takes for being stupid. People takes for being naive. People takes for selling this person short. This King of Pentacles person allows people. Okay, King of Pentacles, let me explain something to you. The only reason why you are affected by people, places, things, and situations is because you allow it. You may be the type of person that looks for what other people are going to think of you, what other people are going to say about you. But you're this type of person, you're a hard worker and you're smart. You have many creative ideas. You have the gift. You have some sort of gift that you are not currently using, or because you're around other people, because okay, this is what I'm getting. Y'all, this person is getting like downloads creative ideas, right? This person's awakening. This person is like coming out of the dark night of the soul. This person's awakening, coming out of this dark night of the soul. Like they see things, right? They know some things. Even then, this person still questions what they're seeing. This person's doubting themselves, right? But this person is getting the messages from the divine, from ancestors, from spirit, right? And this person is like, I don't want to see the truth. I don't want to believe the truth. This is not the truth, right? No, right? It's the reality, but let me just not hold you back. It's reality. It is what it is. And we just gonna say, hey, even what if it is the truth, right? What's gonna change? What's the possibility of changing? What if everything that you are, even if you're watching tarot reading, right? What if it's true? It's almost like this self-denial, right? No, no. I was the one that and I did, and I said, and I told, and it didn't do, no. This person's like trying to block the truth, right? This is clearly a, a person not willing to accept reality, but justify a fantasy. But this person, you're not stupid. And you play yourself for being dumb because other people play you for dumb. Other people set you up for dumb. You put yourself in these situations with people, places, and things because you want to do what you want to do. Which we ain't got no problem with you doing what you want to do. I'm just reading who you are as an individual. You got no problem. You live your best life how you want to live it. Um, but I'm not going to lie. You are surrounded by people that are not good for you. They shut you down. They control you. They because you want their love, their attention. You want to be seen as, looked as in a fantasy land that you've created for yourself, right? You've bonded yourself to a fantasy. You're stuck in a fantasy. And you want to tell yourself, I'm trapped with this bitch. I'm trapped with this bitch. I'm trapped with this. And this bitch is. So listen here. This bitch ain't crazy. You want to call her crazy because of how she acts. You created her because you wanted to act and do how you wanted to do, live in fantasy land. The person who you're with, you created that monster because you were the monster. You want to be in fantasy land in reality, and you got a whole nother person over here in La La Land. And this is a her. This is a male King of Pentacles and a female Queen of Wands. And you hurt this person. You've damaged this person. So now you have to live with this monster, and you like, I'm stuck. I got to take care of the kids. I got you got a lot of responsibilities, baby. You done lost your job. You ain't got no money. You're actually living with her because she has some sort of income, some sort of inheritance money that she got, or she's living off of mommy and daddy, and the mama don't even like you. Does the mom sell drugs? Who's selling drugs over here? Y'all selling drugs? Y'all trapping? Baby, y'all trapping? Okay. Well, my bad. I did not mean to speak on that. That wasn't even none of my business. That wasn't even for charity even though. Y'all do what y'all do. Let me step down. Oh, my apologies. Y'all do what y'all do. And you're being watched. Be careful who you keep around you because you're being watched. Be careful who you talk to. You're being watched. Be careful who you confide in. You're being watched. I mean, y'all being watched. Someone's watching you. Somebody watching your pockets. Or is she trying to watch mine? You can't watch mine because you don't even know what I got. I'm broke over here. What you mean? I don't know why you watching me. Just because I look good, I smell good, and I feel good, don't mean that I'm rich. Just because I have a car outside, don't mean that I don't got to pay for this car. Just because I got a nice car, don't mean that I ain't got bills. So whether you watching me, baby, I'm not rich. I'm working on getting there though. But for y'all got some money, and people are watching this money. Mm-hmm. But let me get back to this King of Pentacles person. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is about ego, pride, validation. Uh, I want to be looked at as the winner. The winner. Why is it winter? Winner. This person wants to be seen as a winner, but feels like, oh, you're a whole loser. And I hate to say this, but you you were competing. You were trying to compete. Y'all were both competing with somebody else that y'all wasn't even in the same race. You can't compete where you don't compare. Somebody's willpower, somebody's strength is not the same as yours, but y'all still want to call yourself competing. And because somebody's strength and will and confidence and determination is strong with yours, y'all know that. And so now y'all feel some sort of resentment, some sort of anger, jealousy. Want to be like somebody else when you all you gotta do is just be who you are, but you want to stay trapped in the closet with all the skeletons that are in this closet. Little do you know your skeletons are coming out the closet, man. Things are about to be exposed. Your skeletons about to come out. I'm seeing mommy issues, daddy issues. hmm I'm even seeing little kids. The same hurt, the same thing that your parents did to you. Your kids are seeing now between y'all. Y'all ain't nothing but repeating a generational curse. Instead of breaking it, you're still in it. You're still completing a generational curse. When are both of y'all going to get this realization that it's not about you two anymore? It's about the kids. If you two can't be grown adults and learn how to work together and manage these kids, y'all need to separate. She need to go her way, but because you create this King of Pentacles created so much damage with this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands don't want to let this King of Pentacles go because he did so much. He has to pay for it. This Queen of Wands is making this King of Pentacles pay for everything. You gotta pay. Baby, I said that in the reading, honey. Queen of Wands, okay. Karmic situation, karmic relationship, karmic doing what she need to do. Play it. Karmic was sent in this person's life to do what she needed to do. Baby, this karmic has a mission too. This is what you are. This is your journey right now. But at the same time, for this Queen of Wands energy, you are to learn a lesson too in this. You are not exempt from learning a lesson. You are not exempt from receiving karma either. You and this masculine King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Baby, and let me tell y'all something. Lighting candles, doing ritual voodoos and da 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 da. Baby, that is in y'all's energy. Around y'all's aura, around y'all's energy is nothing but souls and spirit. Mm, 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 mm. Spirits. I mean, y'all could be having seeing some weird things happening, hearing some weird things happening, missing stuff. Things you said something down in one place and you find it in another. Ooh, y'all done conjured up some. Okay, Two of Cups to the devil. Oh Lord, Two of Cups to the devil. Do I really need to explain devil into what this relationship is? Okay, I'm gonna just say one word: toxic. And that's it. So this King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. New player to the board. King of Wands. It's a whole new person. That was watching you two do what you do. This King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy, whether you're upright or reverse. I don't know. I'm not. I really don't. That y'all in this toxic connection with, right? That y'all over here doing like rituals and spells and portraying like you're not. Like I am I'm highly spiritual and I'm highly in influence and I'm an empress and I'm a queen and I blah 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 blah. No baby. No. No babe. Let me tell you, game over. Stop living in a fantasy land. You're not. It takes for healing, growth, and evolution for you to become a higher version of yourself. You are this in full form, and people see you for what it is. So quit trying. Even then, they're projecting. Man, let me tell you what they're doing. There's a spell to energetically shift the energy on a YouTube channel. Man, they're shifting the energy. This masculine wants to be with this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands wants to be in this with this masculine. Okay, live and let live. Go ahead and be together. Who's disturbing you? Who's bothering you? Nobody. So live your best life to how y'all gonna live it. And be surrounded in toxic energy with spirits, with demonic entities, with the dark. Mm, mm-mm. Expect this. You wanted to know what I was going to come out and say. What am I looking at? You're looking at this. I'm not about to speak it into existence. There you go. I'm telling you, if you don't want to change, you don't want to make this decision. This is what it is. It's not it's not helping me do anything. We're not growing here. This is not love. This is not taking care of the kids. This is not being responsible. This is not being the best thing that I want in my life. I want more. Y'all gonna find yourselves here where you ain't gonna want for nothing. The bugs gonna want, ooh, bug. Ooh, why I see bugs? Mm, mm-mm. King of Wands, Justice. Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. To the Magician. A King of Wands and a Queen of Cups are about to meet. The Queen of Cups, King of Wands, both of you are going to receive some form of justice. This is the justice from any type of situation to where this King of Wands is about to take a leap of faith to a Queen of Cups. And it's going to create magic. Oh, okay. Okay. So we got two relationships. We got a King of Wands, Queen of Cups, to the Magician, to the Justice. Talk about blessed and highly favored. Power couple. Baby, Queen of Wands, why are you so jealous? Oh my God, y'all. This Queen of Wands is jealous. I don't know if she's jealous of you, jealous of me. I don't care. Baby, you don't want nothing I got over here. You couldn't handle anything that I got going on over here. Nor could I step in your shoes and handle what you got going on. That's why we're going to stay in our own lanes. We're going to ride our own ways. We're going to mind our own business. And we're going to tend to our own gardens. Why is you over here worried about what somebody else is doing when you need to tend to your whole garden, your own garden? Just want to be unhappy and shit. Because she always over here jealous, envious, intimidated over a king of pentacles. Baby, don't nobody want him but you. And if he out here, you gonna make this king of pentacles leave you because you trying to be over here like the next person. This person ain't. This person ready to leave you anyway. This person unhappy with you. Quit playing. You don't do it for him. You don't. You ain't. You ain't got the sauce. But I promise you, if you allow this man to leave your life, you be like, okay, what is this about me that made me hold on to this person for so long that it didn't get me nowhere? It only caused me hurt and pain and aggravation and stress and drama and issues and problems because this person want to go be with somebody else. Not bad. Mm-mm. Queen of Wands, you're smarter than that. A lot smarter than that. And your little black magic, dark magic, whatever you doing with this black candle, and both of y'all over here, man, y'all might as well just go ahead and melt that wax and make y'all some own candles. I don't know. But keep that burning in your own house, because that's dark. Y'all might as well melt that wax and make candles. Mm-mm-mm. While y'all over here trying to do magic, you need to be doing candles and selling them online to people. You know what I'm saying? To do magic. Y'all over here trying to create magic on somebody else, and it's only you're only creating this what you reap what you sow, basically. So you reap dark magic, what you gonna sow? Dark magic. And simply put, and the devil over here feeding it to you. You trying to get something that don't belong to you. It don't. It won't. It'll never. But I will tell you, everybody has a sun. Everybody has their own star. Everybody in the tarot deck, everybody has a sun. Everybody has a star. Everybody has their own moon. Everybody is going to play their part in elevation of being a king, a queen, a page, a knight, a cup, whatever it is. However energetically you gonna be, everybody has one. The Queen of Wands, you smarter than me. To me. And I'm not saying that you don't love this person because you do. But you know this person ain't right for you. Just like this, you're not right for this person. This person ain't right for you. But y'all over here trying to come up with something, a comment. Did you always gonna be on a comment, baby? When you want to be in alignment with somebody that's gonna make you feel at peace and home, where you ain't gotta worry about a come up, that you can come home and kick off your shoes. If you want to be a housewife, be a housewife. And baby, I'm not about to be stressing. Oh wait. All right, so new chapter, moving forward. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They do their own thing. They live their own life. King of Pentacles is still always gonna have love for a Queen of Cups over here. Sure enough, see it. A Two of Cups. No, baby. No, 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 no. No. Devil. Mm-mm. Access denied. Access blocked. Queen of Wands, don't worry. Queen of Cups don't. Queen of Cups energy don't want it. A Queen of Cups energy loves herself. Maybe when she was involved with the King of Pentacles, whether this Queen of Wands was invested in a King of Wands, maybe there was a lesson. Mm-mm. That same amount of love that I poured into you that you did not reciprocate made me realize that I need to pour it into myself. Because imagine if I just, the same love that I poured in you, where would I have been when I poured it in myself? As you can see, I'm single, successful, and independent. Your fault, Queen of Wands. Your fault. You know what I'm saying? We're only going to allow what we allow. Queen of Wands, why are you allowing boundaries to be crossed? King of Pentacles, why are you allowing your own self boundaries to be crossed? And both of y'all over here surrounded by fake people. The same people you talk to talking behind you, behind your back. All your friends talking about you. All of them. Even your family members talking about you. Honey, I don't get paid for I'm not in show business. I don't get paid for my business being out there. That's why y'all will never know what I got going on. I'm not an actor. I'm not an actress. I don't get paid. My business is not show business. Y'all be on social media too. I do anything for clout. I do anything for looking for clout. Is you getting paid for clout? No. Y'all got a rent due. Y'all got an electric bill due. Y'all got a water and a gas bill due. Y'all behind. Y'all got bills to pay. And somebody else taking care of your kids. Because y'all can't. Or the money y'all get is coming from other people. All right, going back. And the story with King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Y'all wish them love and light. Wish them much success and joy in whatever decisions they gonna do. But we moving on. We got a Queen of Cups, King of Wands energy, collective. Whether you're single or in a relationship, I do see expansion and growth. With the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, this is two people putting their resources together to come up with a bigger, a manifestation. And this was something that is in spiritual alignment. So this is destiny. Can't nobody come in and take this away. Can't nobody come back and destroy that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but what I'm hearing is what one man or woman won't do don't mean that another man or woman will. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, quit playing with me. And the theme in the bottom, Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. Ah, to the High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. Is this me? Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. Baby, I'm getting Empress energy over here. And Empress is about to come into connection with an Emperor. A man that knows who he wants, how he wants it, and what he is willing to do to get it without having to sacrifice any type of love, any type of career, any type of money, any type of stability. This is a person that don't take a king of wands is somebody that knows their heart's desires. They know who they are as a man. Baby, where have you been? I've been waiting. Queen of Cups, we've been waiting on you. We've been waiting on you. I got some good ideas we about to step into to make this money. King of Pentacles was more focused on money, not love, which is why he's with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is going to live off of a King of Pentacles because the King of Pentacles is the one that goes to work and makes money. There's no drive, there's no motivation, there's no flow. There's no flow in this. The flow is like flatline. No flow. This is not equal give and take. Queen of Wands needs to be with a King of Wands in reverse, where they can be two people at home living together, not doing anything. Where a King of Pentacles needs to be with a Queen of Pentacles that is going to be a go getter in a virtuous way to match that energy. We got a Queen of Cups, King of Wands. What else, Spirit? Okay, new chapter. We in a new chapter. What are we looking for? Spirit, ancestors, the divine universe. New beginning, new chapter. We gonna let bygones be bygones. I don't need closure. You don't need closure. We just gonna move on with our lives. This ain't no made the best person win, because what I'm good at, you may suck, and what you good at, I can't. Okay, what I'm good at, you can't do, and what you good at, I can't do. So if you're gonna be the best possible version of yourself, be good at what you do. But not everybody can do what you do, and I can't do that type. I can't do what somebody else is doing because it works for them. Queen of Wands specifically. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, you have a guy that's near you, next to you, somebody you consider a brother. I would be wary of him. Be careful. This this person is more of a go-getter too as well. This person's a hustler. But this person's not your friend, because even though you think this person is your friend, this person will hustle you by any means necessary and make you look like you would take the fall for this person. This person will have you set up for you. Baby, no. Mm-mm. King of Pentacles, the divine is telling you to go home. Whatever you gonna do, go home. Change your number, block all access, access denied. Queen of Wands, change up your circle too. Block all access, access denied. If you two gonna figure out y'all's relationship, figure it out. But y'all need to come up and make a choice. I'm gonna speak for you. This King of Pentacles is tired of you, Queen of Wands. You ain't got no motivation. You ain't got no drive about yourself. You ain't doing nothing. This King of Pentacles feels like that you're relying more. You're putting more burdens on them because you're so needy. You always want something. Queen of Wands, you're making him pay for something that you allowed him to do. Baby, that's your fault. You need to take acceptance and accountability for allowing these things that you got hurt. You hurt yourself. Just like this King of Pentacles hurt themselves. Y'all keep hurting yourself, and y'all figure like because y'all are both hurt, y'all can do this together. Let me take the world by taking from other people. Baby, y'all gonna get taken. Y'all about to get taken. Whether that's by people, places, and things, or either by the conjuring spirits that y'all done conjured up. Baby, y'all about to get took. High Priestess. You ain't gotta believe me. You sure don't. Keep doing what you do. If you don't get the opportunity to say what you need to say, oh, I forgive. But honey, I'm living my best life. And I don't lose sleep over here. Confirmation. Mm-mm-mm. Ship sinking, ship sinking, ship sinking, falling apart. Somebody's got mental health issues. Somebody going crazy. Somebody falling apart. Oof. Baby, if you up in your mind falling apart, it's time for you to leave the situation. It's time for change, new beginning. Make your own beginning, baby. Even if you got to start from scratch, you can't. Once you got to buy all the ingredients to bake a cake, but you got to add each ingredient at a time, and you got to let it cook. Baby, if this means separating to get your ingredients together, that way you can put yourself in the oven and bake so you could be that wonderful, delicious sweet cake. That means, guess what? You need to separate yourself to go get your ingredients. Mm-mm-mm. What we got, High Priestess? High Priestess to the Nine of Pentacles. All right. New beginning. What about this King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands? Where do they go from here? Inquiring minds would like to know, Spirit, where is this King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands going from here? Because they getting kicked out of energy. They getting kicked out. All access has been denied. Your ancestors ain't y'all ain't got no protection. No type of spiritual protection. Y'all better get up in the church real quick and get on their knees and pray. Pray for forgiveness. Y'all better go talk to God. Y'all need to sit quietly in a room and just talk to God. Or whoever you worship, because it don't look like you've been worshiping a higher power. Y'all been worshiping a lower power, and it don't even give you power. It makes you feel weak. It makes you feel insecure. It makes you feel unstable. Who y'all been worshiping? What deity? Let me see. What deity have y'all been worshiping? What did I just say? Strength to the Eight of Swords. They both feel bonded. Oh, wait. Y'all feel trapped with each other. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all feel trapped. Y'all feel weak. You feel trapped with each other. Baby, at any time I could be untrapped. You don't think you can't trap some kick man. That's a mindset. Y'all trapped in the mind. Uh-uh. Baby, let me get out my mind real quick. Let me release this. Let me let this go. Let me let this run. I forgive it for where it has put me at, but I'm not about to be stuck to it. I got to get to this money. I got to get to the stability. I got to make me a better person. And if I'm surrounded by people that don't make me a better person, that don't help me succeed, that don't help me pay my bill, that don't take me out of line, baby, they're not for me. Y'all need to move around too. I'm gonna do bad all by my damn self. I don't need nobody else to help me do bad. And can't nobody try to sit up here and control my life because I see somebody else trying to control y'all lives and what to do and da 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 da. Blah, access denied. You can't tell me nothing. Don't you got your own place? Like, don't you got your own life to worry about? Man, everybody got something to say. Don't they got their own lives? I do it out of love. I care for you. Baby, that's a lie. That's a gimmick. You came over here to see what I got and see what you can get from me. Y'all being used. Y'all using y'all using each other. No, but this Queen of Wands really using this King of Pentacles. I don't mean to put you out there like that, but the truth is the truth. It is, brother. You using this King of Pentacles. And you didn't even want to see him with this Queen of Cups energy. You didn't want to see him have. You didn't want to see him with a better person. You wanted to be the better person. Baby, you won. We're gonna give you credit. You won. You got him. He chose you. Okay. Well, that's where he wanted to be. Go. Let him stay there. Go ahead and do your thing. Do your thugizzo. Baby, ain't no coming back over here. You ain't got Queen of Wands. You ain't got to worry about this Queen of Cups. You need to worry about this King of Pentacles. And let me tell you something. If you doing magic, because that came up in another reading, if you doing magic to him, you gonna make him go crazy. Either one, he's going to leave you, or two, he's going to hurt you. Three, he's going to hate you. hmm I suggest you stop trying to do magic and just use your capabilities. If it's love, it's love. If it ain't, it ain't. Be real with yourself. What is this? The Six of Swords. Yeah, they nah, Six of Swords. Neither one of them feel like they can move away from each other. Okay, okay, well stay there. Stay there. I already told you what's going to happen. The consequences. Stay there. You free will. You free will. Because baby, Queen of Cups, High Priestess energy is gonna be with a King of Wands living her best life. Doing what she do. Ain't even King of Wands, I'm letting you, whoever you are, wherever you are, what I want wants me. And I'm much powerful. I got my own light magic. Baby, I know how to make 1 + 1 = 2. Not sell a dream that 1 + 1 is going to equal 6,000. I don't sell dreams, nor do I buy them. Girl, what, girl? Let me tell you why I heard Levert. Baby, I'm ready. Baby, I'm ready. Ooh, wait. Mm-mm. King of Wands ain't about to play about this Queen of Cups energy. Ain't nobody about to. Yeah. What is it? That's too many cards, Spirit. I ain't got that to do. Confirmation. Oh, this card was spinning. Look at that. Temperance. Child. This Queen of Cups, High Priestess. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, we. Queen of Pentacles. Temperance. An Archangel. King of Pentacles. You fumbled an Archangel. Because you was over here. And this Queen of Wands told you a dream. Yes, you were due. Queen of Wands just admitted. Truth is already out there. Queen of Wands, you sold this person a dream. This person bought it because they were so caught up in a lustful energy, this demon energy. This person was non-committal. They didn't want to settle down. They weren't ready. They was looking for what you had, Queen of Wands, in because you over here get your money how you get it, and I'm not even gonna call you out on how you get your money. But let me tell you something. This person, and now no, with this, and that came out the seven. This person is immigrant love with the Seven of Swords. This person now he lost the best thing that was ever gonna happen to him in his life. You ain't about to get that again, player. That's gone. But what you can do, let me go ahead and guide you through this. What you can do is just trying to be the better person for the next woman that's going to come into your life. Eventually, this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands, they are going to separate. It's time for you to not get back into another relationship so quick. Um, Take a look at yourself. Take a look at the way, so far, where you're at in this life, what got you here in that very moment, and what has either helped you or what has taken away from you. But I promise you, when you heal, you become in alignment. You may not have another wish fulfillment with the person to have the world, but you will end up with something that will be able to provide you stability, success, and courage just to make you happy. So whatever that is, um, we're not going to regret the past. We're going to say it is what it is. We're going to move on. Whether you felt like there was a connection, whether you're not, whether you didn't know, whether you didn't see, whether you listened to somebody else trying to lie and tell you and blah, 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 blah. You can't do nothing about it now. What's done is done. Decisions were already made. Consequences have already just you you've already got the karma. You're getting the karma for the consequences for not. This was a soul contract. Little did you know, because I'm gonna speak on my experience. I did have a soul contract with somebody. I knew it when I first touched my friend. When I touched it, I felt that energy, and it kind of startled me, which is why I was so reluctant on a relationship right away because I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what I was feeling. But just being a friend, showing up, I did my best part. Um, you know, my past person, he did what he wanted to do. And if that's what his best was, then that's what his best was. There was no right and wrong in this situation. But again, it taught me how to love myself and not to be overly giving or trying to see the the giving the benefit of the doubt of what a person can be and what they can do and what they can become. Because that's a whole psych moment. It becomes a psychosis of the mind because I see the potential in somebody, but they can't see it within themselves. With this other person, in one, the King of Pentacles is just like one track minded. This is what I want. This is how I want it. This is how I'm going to get it. And don't even think about anything outside of that. Well, baby, this is your reality check. You now have to start thinking, even though I want what is around me, who is involved, what is going to happen if I move, how I move. If I move recklessly, what am I going to get? I'm going to get reckless consequences. But if I can move with logic and emotion and be on that balance scale, I can move with good intention to be you can make some things shift in your life. This King of Pentacles can go somewhere in their life. Be very successful. Be the man on stage. Be the man that's admired, looked at, adored. But this King of Pentacles, you can't be reckless. You can't move reckless. You put other people in harm's way moving reckless. Just like you're coming up in the tarot card reading in this energy. Baby, you got kicked to the curb because you brought this to somebody else's door. It ain't about this Queen of Wands. This was about you. Sure was. And because you brought this drama to the door, you got kicked to the curb. Your fault. And that's because you wanted to move reckless. You won't do it again. You won't even have that opportunity. Now, I would suggest you not even trying it. 'Cause do you want to live or do you want to transition? Collective, do y'all want to live? I don't never, even if you this resonates with y'all, I don't ever want to be caught up in no. This is bullcrap. But we in a new beginning. This is the past, and we are in the present, looking into the future, baby. Uh, Me personally, I'm just trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? And, we cool. We can chill. We can go to the movies. We can, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. Forgiveness is always going to be forgiveness, baby, because I'm the better person. I don't got no setbacks. I sleep comfortable at night. Just don't come over here thinking that it's going to be anything other than chill. It ain't. Three of Wands. Everybody's going to move forward and manifest whatever their heart's intentions are. So again, with you negative mindset, you're going to manifest negativity. But it is illuminated to you what you're manifesting. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, make sure that you, whenever you manifesting, it's your true soul's desires. Be careful what you ask for. Set your intentions to purity and love. King of Pentacles said he want that money. The Queen of Wands said, no, run that player. King of Wands over here saying, baby, I'm ready. Oh, Lord, y'all. Whose energy am I pulling? Uh-uh. Baby, and I'm seeing parent figures. Hold on. Let me see mother figure. I'm seeing parent figures. Why am I seeing parent figures? All these parents got something to say. Why they got something to say, Spirit? Somebody got something to say. Six of Wands, Three of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords. Y'all, it's a mother figure. Okay, that's whose energy I'm pulling out. Queen of Swords is saying it's time for you to stop investing in third party situations. It's just time to stop because you getting old. You're getting old, too old to be dealing with this. And it is time for you to move on and get back into the person you need to be. And if you can't do that, I'm about to cut you off. What's this mother figure saying? Mother figure saying, I'm too old and I'm too tired for this. And yeah, Four of Cups. To the Ten of Wands. To the Four of Swords. To the Fool. To the Ace of Swords. Oh, Lord. Y'all, sometimes this mother figure, she lies too to get what she wants. She's manipulative too. So let me quit playing with y'all. She can either manipulate the mind or the emotions. But she's saying, okay, listen, you can't go back to the past because everything that happened, this person did this, you did that, and it didn't work. It is time for you to lay it to rest. It's time to move on with your life and get out of all these situations. This mother loves her son or this mother loves their daughter because this mother is just telling this person they need to move on away from whatever they connected to. And it's time to just go live your life. Even if you got kids, responsibilities, or anything, you can maintain that. You don't have to be with somebody else just to maintain um, a, a healthy relationship in a family dynamic. You don't. You can create this whole family dynamic, making it healthy, and be single. Everybody can be happy. But no, we got two miserable people that want everybody else to be miserable because they're miserable. And living off of somebody's money, you living off of somebody's money. Oh, y'all about to pay that back. I don't know in what form. Y'all been living off somebody else's money. Y'all about to pay that back. If you don't give it up free will and make things right the right way, or you gonna just get the divine ain't playing. Divine saying y'all about to give all that up. Either give it up willingly or take it all away. Mm-mm-mm. And y'all know this. It's so this mother figure she does care, but this mother figure in judgment. Mm-mm-mm. But the judgment did come out in reverse. Y'all, judgment. Both y'all, if this King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, y'all need to call judgment. Cause y'all got snake energy in y'all's energy. Y'all do. Y'all got snake energy. Seven of Wands. See, y'all got snake energies. Y'all do. And they around you. See? They're around you. They talking about you. They lying on you because the sword is down. They lying on you. They talk. Oh, they watching. Y'all friends is watching tarot too. Okay, thank you for choosing Truth Kills 1111. Yeah, they watching tarot. Everybody want to watch tarot. Baby, keep watching tarot. You gonna miss something. You gonna miss that opportunity. You gonna miss that blessing. Focus on the wrong things. Ooh, what's she gonna say next? Okay, I'm not about to expose you today, honey. But when I do my reading tomorrow, we gonna dive real deep. I'm a channel. Right now, I don't want to channel this energy. It's just not. Uh, Ten of Cups to the Knight of Wands. Somebody from the past wants to come back. What? No. 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 Remix. Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands. So, with everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups, right? Scorpionic energy, right? Um, and everybody could have Scorpio in the chart or some form of water sign because that deals with emotions and whatever house and whatever moon, star, planet, whatever you're in alignment with, that's going to be your star. But that's going to be where the cups reside. So if it takes money to make a happy home and to provide stability, that's what's going to bring your Ten of Cups. If it's about being right within to be able to provide emotional care to a family dynamic, that's what brings the Ten of Cups. Everybody is capable of Ten of Cups, not just anybody, right? It is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords is what? That is a divine. That is that meaning and that I'm spiritually in tune with myself. That I have faith from a power that's greater than myself, that every type of move, action, decision I make has to be a righteous and virtuous action in order to create the Ten of Cups, which is that's like emotional stability. That is love. That is, baby, you want the world, I'll give you the world. Knight of Wands. Find your Ten of Cups. Because, baby, you're not going to get paid over here off of somebody else's Ten of Cups. You definitely not about to get paid off of my Ten of Cups. That's a no. You better go to Kmart. Y'all remember Kmart? Yeah, tell this person to go back to Kmart. And if you can't find one at Kmart, keep looking for one. Because you ain't going to find you ain't going to find her. You ain't going to find no Ten of Cups over here. Wait, ain't Kmart closed down? Okay, we'll still tell that person to go find a Kmart. It's closed. It's closed. I'm done. Cycle's complete. People gotta move on with their lives. Nobody got time to wait. Don't nobody got time to do any of that. I have my life to live. I'm not this lifetime and won't be the next either. It's over. Mm, Two ones, it's over. To the death. Secrets already been exposed. And the Empress can now sit on your throne. Empress, you can now sit in your throne. We we don't chase, we are going to attract. Okay. Empress. Everybody got to move on with their lives. You ain't got no choice in this matter. Whatever you thought you was going to do, game over. Page of Swords. Now y'all watching the Empress. Y'all, they watching the Empress and the Emperor. See what the next move is. See what they gonna come up with next. How they looking. How they doing their hair. How they get their money. Where they going. Who they seeing. What they doing. Da 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 da. Baby, y'all wrong. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Wrong thing, wrong thing. What y'all need to be worried about is them spirits y'all done conjured up. What y'all need to worry about is that mindset that y'all are feeling like y'all stuck in. What you need to be worried about is how you gonna get them bills paid. What you need to be worried about is how you gonna take care of them kids. What you need to worry about is how you gonna get you a new car. What you need to worry about is how you gonna take these kids to the park and spend time with them before you lose access to them. What you need to worry about is people in your life is gonna drop off. What are you gonna do then when you ain't got nobody to feed into your BS? Just toxic. It's sick. Baby, I don't think you was born sick. You created yourself to be whatever you created yourself to be. Collective, if this ain't you, this is somebody that was connected into your energy. That's just sick. And I'm not saying sick. You could be sick physically, but I'm saying sick mentally. How you gonna win in life if you not right from within? Maybe you couldn't have grew up in the 90s because it was going down. You wouldn't have been able to do this play. You wouldn't have been able to pull this play off. This King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, y'all wouldn't have got no play in the 90s. Y'all would have been, y'all would have been sitting on the corner, beat up, being told what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Y'all would have been, 6 of Cups. Oh, somebody's over here nostalgic. Oh. Okay, whether this is the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Empress really don't mess with you. The Empress forgiving, but you know what? The forgiveness comes from the divine, from your ancestors, from spirit. And when you start to make healthier choices, you seek forgiveness for any actions that you've created to hurt, harm, or cause anybody pain. That's what that is. But first, you got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive those people that hurt you from the past. You got to forgive all those times you were let down. You got to forgive all those things that you were rejected from. You got to forgive those people that weren't there for you when you needed them the most. You got to be able to forgive. But first and foremost, forgive yourself. It wasn't your fault. How, who your family was, where you came from, how you were created, why they did this. It wasn't your fault. You were innocent. Oh, and these cards just magically came out. Yeah. The Chariot, move on. 10 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, yeah. Here you go. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Want to come in and offer some form of forgiveness. You ain't gotta come in. Just know you're forgiven. I didn't tell you that. You and the 4 of Wands. No, no, baby. No. No, ain't no rebuilding over here so you can go back over there. No, that's no. You're forgiven through this internet, but ain't no coming back over here to rebuild nothing. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. No, stay where you at. You have to lay in the bed you done made, but ain't no rebuilding nothing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't nobody trust you. Nobody, not even this Queen of Wands. Your mama don't trust. Nobody trusts you. Mm-mm. All right, collective. This reading was long enough. 2 hours. This is a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and post this. I'm gonna go ahead and channel tomorrow. I was just like I said, I was guided to give you guys this quick message. It wasn't quick because it was a 2 hour message. I hope this reading resonates with you. I send each and every one of you love, light, and to find happiness within yourself. Because when you do that, your world seems to be happy. Everybody around you seems to be happy. Like attracts like. So again, with love and light, you guys have a great day. If it's nighttime that you're seeing this or you're seeing this in the morning, I mean, you are doing the best that you can in life and you are doing only what you can do. As long as you in that type of mindset and doing it the right way, baby, you ain't gonna have nothing to worry about because you're planting seeds for your future. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining Truth Heals 1111. Hit me up at truthheals1111 at gmail.com. You can send me a positive, you can send me a negative. Either way, I'm not gonna be affected. It don't mess with me. But if you'd like to give me feedback, I take that too. If you feel like this ain't for you, don't resonate, don't watch me. If you do, you can like my channel. I'm not asking you to like my channel. I don't even need you to donate. I'm blessed. What I have given gracefully through a higher power, I'm able to give back. So with you guys, have a great night. And I just know that you're loved. If ain't nobody told you that, yeah, I fuck with you. I love you.